Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Diz Quiz. I'm your host, Tommy T, wishing you a happy new year. Thanks for rejoining us here in 2018, the year of the Diz Quiz. I think we got lots of great stuff planned for the year ahead, so very excited to be back at it. I did take a little break following the holidays just to sort of regroup, take care of some personal stuff, but we are back in action and more excited than ever to be bringing you this show. Now, looking back on the first few episodes, I did feel like my intros were a little bit long in the tooth, so I want to try to breeze through this one, but there are a couple of things that I want to mention before we get into the show proper. First off, you might have missed it, but I did put out the first in my Diz Quiz doc series. This is a video series that takes a deep dive look into one specific Disney subject each episode. The first one was about the Osborne family spectacle of dancing lights, which took me a little bit longer than I thought to put together, so it didn't come out until Christmas Eve. So it was before Christmas, but on Christmas Eve, so I feel like it went under a lot of people's radar. So I'd encourage you to look back if you missed that and check it out. And as always, I'd love to get your feedback on that show, on this show, on everything Diz Quiz. So leave a comment, send an email, send a message, whatever works best for you. I'd love to get your thoughts, your constructive criticism, what you'd like to see more of, less of. Really, whatever you got to say, I'd like to hear it. So definitely appreciate you getting in touch. And if you're out there and enjoying the Diz Quiz content, I'd love it if you were to subscribe on YouTube or Apple Podcasts. It lets me know you're out there and it really helps grow the show. So appreciate you subscribing and following along. So without further ado, let's get into the show. All right, so let's meet our contestants for today's show. First up, we have Connie Hale. Connie, thanks for joining me today. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and all your Disney stuff that you're up to?
Oh, too much Disney stuff. People that know me that know that I'm the go-to guru. Like, oh, we're planning a Disney trip. Oh, wait, call Connie. You know. But Walt Disney World, last time I visited. Dream goal to visit all the parks. That's my dream goal. But it's just always been everything can always be related to Disney in my life. As far as me, I am the admin of the biggest group for Disney Magic Kingdom's game. Don't know if y'all play that or familiar with it, but it's an awesome game. We love it. And amongst my Disney collectibles, I also have all my Scentsy stuff. I sell Scentsy just to take care of my Disney habit because I have a problem.
Don't we all?
It's not a problem. It's okay. It's totally okay. But aside from that, eat, breathe, bleed Disney. Love everything about it. So thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Awesome. Great to have you. And then your opponent today will be Kevin Scott. Kevin, thank you for being here. And why don't you tell everybody about yourself? You just joined a new podcast.
Tell us about it. I just joined the Mouse Knows Best podcast. We record every Thursday night and post it every Sunday afternoon. So we just put a new episode up, previewing the 2018 year and what to expect from Disney and the movies. I grew up in Florida and moved to Knoxville when I was about 13 and have my annual pass, go down to Disney World. Yes, I'm so excited. Go down to Disney World at least 4 or 5 times a year, as most as I can. We got to do Galactic Nights recently, back in December, and that was a great time. I got to dress up as Kylo Ren, who's my spirit animal. It's like a mixture between Kylo Ren and Simba, so it's somewhere in the middle of that.
Good blend.
Nice. Yes, see? But yeah, that's about it. I love all things Disney. My family gets tired of me talking about Disney so much, so I decided to join a podcast and talk about it to other people who like Disney.
You're amongst the people.
Yes.
We all need those Disney outlets so we don't drive everybody around us crazy, basically.
Exactly.
All right, well, awesome. Thanks, both of you, for being here. So just to give you guys a reminder of this format of the show and everybody out there, we start off with 2 rounds of 50-50. So you'll have a 50-50 shot at getting the question right, 2 different options. We'll get into the specifics in a second. And then in the second segment of the show, no more multiple choice. You'll have to come up with the answer to the question. And in that round, questions are worth 2 points, and we introduce stealing. So if you get it wrong, your opponent has a chance to answer it right and steal those points from you. So we'll get to that in a bit. For now, we're going to kick things off with Pixar, true or false? So these are true or false questions like I've been doing. All about the Pixar movies. And a little bit about the Pixar company, just a little bit thrown in there. So let's get started. Connie, I have randomly selected you to go first before the show. Are you ready?
Ready to go.
All right. Let's do it. Pixar, true or false? Question 1. The Incredibles was the first time we saw a full human body in a Pixar movie.
I'm going to say true.
That is false. If you remember in the first one in Toy Story, we do see Sid and Sid's sister.
Gotta love Sid.
But I do feel like Incredibles was the first time they really nailed it with humans, so love that movie. All right, next question. Merida is an official Disney princess, true or false?
True.
That is true. Next one. In Inside Out, Riley has an imaginary boyfriend from Canada.
He would die for Riley.
He would die for Riley.
I'm going to say yes. I know there's an imaginary boyfriend in there. I don't recall his location. So I'm going to go true with that one.
True. I believe Joy says, I don't remember a boyfriend, and he says, I'm from Canada. All right, next one. In Monsters, Inc., Boo's nickname for Sully is Pretty.
That's false. His nickname is Kitty.
Of course, Kitty. All right, next one.
Ooh.
Ratatouille
is not a real dish.
It's not a what?
A real dish. It was made up for the movie. True
No,
or false?
it is a real dish. It was designed in the movie specifically for that movie by a producer, but it is a real dish. It's not made that way.
Nope.
Right.
I
It's
have no
more
idea.
of a, yeah, I should have vetted you better. I wouldn't have given you a Ratatouille question. Too easy. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, Ratatouille is a stewed vegetable dish that's tomatoes and zucchini and onions and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they do that beautiful presentation of it in the movie. All right, next question. The name of the lamp in the Pixar logo is Luxo Jr.
Yes.
True.
True.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, it's fine.
Yes.
Just nod.
All right, next one. In Toy Story, Andy's sister's name is Bonnie.
No, that's false. That's the
False.
little girl in Fearsome Toy Story 3.
Got it.
No, she's killing it.
Props if you know Andy's sister's real name.
Molly, I believe.
You got it. Oh, sorry, I think it's Holly. Or is it Molly or Holly? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it
I
is.
stumped myself. So sorry about that. We'll have to look that one up after the show.
We're going off script. Staying script.
Going off. All right, next question. A113 is seen in just about every Pixar movie, and it's a classroom at Cal Arts where a lot of the animators went.
True. Yes.
That is true.
Fun Easter egg to look for.
Yeah, I always look for it when I'm going to a new Pixar movie. And the last one for you. Parts of A Bug's Life were animated at the old Disney MGM Studios animation building.
I'm going to say false, because I don't know that one 100%.
False is correct. No Pixar movies were done there. A lot of the 90s Disney stuff was, but nothing Pixar.
I remember watching taping of the Mickey Mouse Club there.
Nice.
Going to the tram. Which is well done.
All right, so you only got one wrong. Good for 9 points. Now we turn it over to Kevin. The pressure's on.
I don't know how I'm going to top that. Yeah, pressure's on right here. Golly.
All right, let's see if you know your Pixar. Question 1 for you. Lightning McQueen's car number is 99.
False. It's 95.
Correct. Can you tell me why it's 99? 95.
That's the year I was born.
That's the year you were born. It's also the year that Toy Story came out.
Ah, see, that's what it is.
There
the
you
first
go.
one.
Next one. Pixar has won more Oscars for Best Animated Feature than Disney Animation.
I'm gonna say true.
That is true. By a big shot, actually, 8-3.
Yeah. I was like, I don't recall Disney Animation winning a lot of Oscars.
So it's funny, though, they have lately. They've had, I think, Big Hero 6, Frozen, maybe Zootopia, all won.
Zootopia was the other one, yeah.
So they're, I like where we are right now. There is a good amount of competition between the two. Mm-hmm. So it's a good time to be an animation fan.
Yeah, Coco, though, Pixar. There's another one.
Don't even get me. We can make a whole show about Coco if we wanted to. All right, next one. WALL-E is the first Pixar film to feature live-action footage.
False.
That is true.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Remember, we have the Hello Dolly scene and the CEO of By and Large there video, but never before did we get live action. All right, next one up. Mike Wazowski's fraternity in Monsters University is Slugma Kappa.
It's a good thing this is 50-50 because I have 50-50.
If I asked you what it was off the top of your head, that'd be a tough question. But is it Slugma Kappa?
I'm going to say false.
Got it. Good guess. That is one of the. That is actually the sorority in the movie. One of the sororities, but his fraternity is Uzma Kappa.
See, my Greek letters came in play.
All right, next one. Hank the octopus from Finding Dory only has 7 tentacles.
True.
That is true.
And I have not seen Finding Dory, so that was another guess.
Yeah, it kind of goes
on my watch list.
One of the themes of both Nemo and Dory is like overcoming disabilities, whether it's Nemo's little fin or Dory's short-term memory loss.
Short-term memory loss.
And then you have Hank who's missing a tentacle, so it goes along with that.
Or Marlin's overprotective syndrome.
Yeah, his anxiety. Yeah, I mean, he's got anxiety syndrome, right? Like, it's true. It really is about overcoming disability and adversity. So it's getting deep there with the Pixar, but they're known for that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question. Pixar Studios is located in Burbank, California.
False.
False. Can you tell me what city they are located in? For bonus.
No, I just know it's not Burbank. I know that's where Disney Studios is.
That's where Disney Studios is. But Pixar Studios is up north in Emeryville, California, right outside Oakland.
I never got that.
I went once and just stood outside the gate, and it's pretty cool. It's just to be so close to it.
I bet, yeah. I've seen pictures of it, but I didn't know it was anywhere near Oakland. I knew it was in California.
Been to Pixar Place there at the studios, Hollywood Studios. That's exactly what it looks like. That brick and that iron sign. They recreated it really nicely there.
Yeah.
In Disney for sure.
All right, next question. Dory is a blue tang fish. Her species is blue tang.
Blue tang? I am going to say false.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, my marine biology didn't come into play right there. Dang it.
All right, next one. At the end of Toy Story 3, the toys are rescued from the furnace by Andy.
False. They're not rescued by Andy.
False.
Yeah, I try not to watch that as much as I can because it's the absolute saddest movie on the planet.
It is.
So.
It is.
You cry at the end of that part. You have no.
Yeah.
It's true.
The
biggest guys cry there.
Oh yeah, I cried at least a couple of times. I only see it I've only seen it like twice, and I'm like, no, I can't do it anymore. It's too much.
I know. All right, so we were talking about Coco earlier. Here's a Coco question for you. So, Remember Me, one of the main songs from Coco, was written by the same people that wrote Let It Go from Frozen.
Ooh. I know that they had them for the movie Gigantic that got canceled. But I don't. I'm going to say false.
It's true, actually. They wrote, I think they wrote a couple of songs for Coco in there.
The wrong side of the 50-50 that time.
That's all right. All right, this is the last one for this one. In Up, Russell is a member of the Pioneer Pals.
False.
False.
Wilderness Explorers.
The Wilderness Explorers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I just need to cut in for a second to talk about the scoring. If you're paying attention, you might notice that things are off by 1 point right now for both players. What happened was I made some mistakes. It's not easy to run all of this stuff at the same time. So first, somehow I skipped a question meant for Connie, and then when I added up the number of questions she got wrong at the end of the round, it was only 1, so I said she got 9 out of 10 even though it was only 8 out of 9. For Kevin, I just missed one that he got wrong, and I said that he got 8 out of 10 when he only got 7 out of 10. So basically, both players got a freebie, and it kind of works out. Didn't affect the final score at all. So just wanted to let you know what was going on here, and basically I just gave both players a free point for that first round, and the rest of the show went off without a hitch. So sorry about that. Going to try to be better in the future, and now back into the show. All right, so next category. It's still going to be 50-50, but I'm going to give you 2 choices. Each question is 2 different choices. And the category is, which one opened first? So I'll give you 2 things in Walt Disney World. So this is only Disney World. So if I'm talking about something that's in both, Disney World, Disneyland, it's only Disney World.
Orlando. Okay.
In Orlando,
Wonderful.
Correct. So I'll give you, again, it could be attractions, and there's also a few other things in there like resorts and whatnot, but mostly attractions in Walt Disney World. Connie, you ready?
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. First one to start it off. Pirates of the Caribbean or the Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Mansion.
Correct. Fun fact about Pirates, it was never supposed to even be at Walt Disney World. I'm going to make a post about this soon, but the Imagineers thought, oh, they're too close to the Caribbean. They won't want, a Caribbean ride there. And then the place opened, and everybody's like, where's the Pirates ride? We heard all about it. Why isn't it here? And then they had to scramble to get it done. But
awesome.
I just love that little story that it's now the most iconic ride they have.
Yeah, and we're glad it's there.
Yes, indeed. All right, next one. Which opened first? Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon?
Typhoon Lagoon.
Typhoon Lagoon. All right, Tower of Terror or the Rock and Roller Coaster?
Tower of Terror.
Got it. She's on a roll.
Man, this isn't good for me.
All right, this one's a little tougher. The Wilderness Lodge or the Grand Floridian?
Grand Floridian.
Got it, man. She knows her stuff.
You said it was tougher.
I said it was tougher right away, without hesitation. All right. How about this one? Star Tours or Muppet Vision 3D?
I believe it was Muppet Vision.
Finally stumped her. It was Star Tours.
Oh.
All right. Next one up is Kilimanjaro Safari or Kali River Rapids?
Safari.
Got it. Okay. Mission Space or Test Track? Test Track.
It used to be World of Motion.
Yeah, that would have stumped me because I would have been like, well, are we going Test Track or World of Motion?
That's something I forgot to mention, which I don't think, I tried to make this not a factor here, but we're talking about like the original incarnation, so, if it got an update, that doesn't count. It was,
Okay, yeah, I would have been like,
Right. Okay, next one. It's Tough to Be a Bug or Mickey's PhilharMagic?
Tough to Be a Bug.
Got it.
I love Mickey's PhilharMagic though.
Me too. I love both. They're both great.
Yes.
Glad
Tough to Be a
both.
Bug is like very underrated.
Yes, it's those berries.
All right, next one. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Under the Sea Ariel's whatever adventure. It's got that long name.
Whatever it's called.
The Little Mermaid Under the Sea clamshell ride. No.
Pretty much.
Whatever the name is.
So is that your answer?
Little Mermaid.
Yes, correct. And the last one, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin or Toy Story Midway Mania?
Buzz Lightyear.
So you got it. All right. So once again, one wrong.
Another underrated.
Yes. All right, Kevin, you are up on what opened first. Need a coffee refill?
No, I'll go to water. I gotta wash it out.
Okay. All right, Kevin, ready to go?
I'm ready.
Soarin' or Living with the Land?
Soarin' or Living with the Land? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Living with the Land.
Yeah, it's an easier one.
Yeah.
All right, Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor or Stitch's Great Escape?
Stitch's Great Escape.
Got it. Which we thought was closing, and now maybe he's not closing. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
Which is good because I like Stitch.
I was in the park on the day that they said it was closing, so my girlfriend and I were like, "Oh, let's go on it." And they were like, "Thank you for 14 great years of or whatever." And it seemed like it was the end, and then Disney comes out and says, maybe not. So we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, "Don't close it, please." 'Cause I like it. It's underrated.
I'm not the biggest fan in the world of that ride, but
I just like Stitch. I like Stitch.
yeah,
That's
Stitch is good. Yeah. The ride just kind of peters out for me. But
maybe an update.
Yeah. The rumor is maybe a Wreck-It Ralph thing in there, which would be kind of cool. So
yeah.
All right, next one. The Yacht and Beach Clubs or the Boardwalk Resort?
Ooh. I'm going to say the Boardwalk.
Sorry, it's the Yacht and Beach Clubs.
Wrong one. Yeah, man. I meant the Yacht and Beach Club. That's what I meant.
Oh, all right, next one up. Dinosaur or Expedition Everest?
Dinosaur.
Which was originally called, do you know?
Oh, dang it. Once you say it, it's going to come to me, but no, I can't think of the name.
Well, I'll give you a hint. On some of the ride vehicles, I believe, on the ride vehicles, it still says CTX. It might be in the boarding area. It says CTX, which is short for Countdown to Extinction.
Yes, yeah. See, I knew once you said it was going to come back to me. Yeah.
And then coincidentally, a movie called Dinosaur came out, and then they changed the name of the ride to Dinosaur. It just was a total coincidence on their part.
Yeah. Change the animals and everything, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it.
Oh gosh. Can we change it to Indiana Jones?
I wouldn't be too upset about that one.
Me either. Oh.
All right, next one up. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad or Space Mountain?
I know neither one were opening day.
True.
Space Mountain was the first computer oriented one. So I'm gonna say Thunder Mountain. Big Thunder Mountain.
I always get messed this one up because it's always natural for me to say Big Thunder also because it's got the older theme to it and it's a little
Space
more
Mountain.
old school. But Space Mountain, 1975.
Yeah, that one was a toughie.
Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, that's why I put it because I always think in my head that it's Big Thunder.
We're always gonna remember that now.
Yeah, exactly. I'll never not get that right again.
There you go. All right. This one might be a little bit easier for you. Hollywood Studios or Epcot?
I'm going to go with Epcot.
That's right. Just had to put that one in there.
Yeah, thank you. That was a little alley-oop right there.
All right, next one. Hall of Presidents or The American Adventure?
Ooh. Hall of Presidents.
Hall of Presidents.
Yeah.
They were both opening day attractions with their respective parks, but of course Magic Kingdom opened first.
It's weird because if you would have asked me that 3 hours ago, I would have got it wrong. But in the book that I'm reading, they were talking about Hall of Presidents and an opening day attraction.
There you go.
So I'm like, there we go. Thank you, Jim Korkis.
Jim Korkis, he's the man. All right, next question. We got Finding Nemo the Musical or Festival of the Lion King?
Festival of the Lion King.
Yep.
I would never ever get that one wrong.
Another opening day attraction.
Yes.
There was a performer in that show for many years.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Nice.
And that question, yeah, it was that because there was a little puppet play at Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
And I remember going to the puppet play and being terrorized. Like I had nightmares for years about that play. And then
Finding Nemo used to be Tarzan Rocks. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
Tarzan
I
Rocks
remember
with
Tarzan.
with the rollerblading.
Yes. Can we bring that back? I like Tarzan.
I looked up a video of that recently, and it's very, it opened there in the early 2000s, I think, and it's very early 2000s. It did not age well if you look back at it.
No.
It's
we can upgrade
they had the rock band playing the Phil Collins music and stuff, and
Yes.
it was a fun trip down.
It was great for 5-year-old Kevin, 6-year-old Kevin. He was like, yeah.
Nemo is a great show though, and they built the indoor theater and everything.
Yeah.
It's an impressive show.
Absolutely.
All right, moving on. The All-Star Resorts or the Pop Century Resort?
All-Star.
All-Star. And the last one?
I always stay at All-Star.
Yeah. That's easy for you to remember. All right, last one here is Beauty and the Beast live on stage or The Voyage of the Little Mermaid, the studio's shows?
The show? I'm going to go with Beauty and the Beast live on stage.
That is correct. My fun fact for that one is that show opened the same day that the movie opened in theaters. And Disney, another thing where Disney said, oh, we'll run this for, 6 or 12 months and then we'll move on to the next movie. And it's still there, 27 years later, almost 26 years later, it just went by. So that shows you the power of Beauty and the Beast.
A good movie.
Yeah, my favorite Disney movie.
Did Pixar music?
Live on show. Yeah, Pixar.
I missed that one, and I'm upset that I did. It just didn't work out for me.
No, I was there when it was open, but I refused to go because of all the things that I read that it was like it's super sad and it'll probably make you cry. And I was like, I'm not gonna come to Disney to cry. It's okay. I'll pass.
They worked on emotions. They said these are the songs that create happy feelings, and these are the songs that create nervous feelings and sad songs. So there's plenty of sad in Pixar. Unfortunately,
no, it's okay. I'll pass.
Like we've been saying, Pixar is all about the emotions, so it makes sense.
Exactly.
All right, well, now we're heading into round 2, where, again, questions are worth 2 points. So Kevin, you're down by 2 here, 18-16, but you can really quickly catch up. We also got the stealing, so it is definitely anybody's game here, which I love. I never want it to be a blowout because that's just not as much fun. So the first category up for this one is going to be Disney villains. So a couple of descriptors here. So we're only talking Disney animation, the 50, what are we up to now? 57, 58, something like that. Disney animated classics. No Pixar, no live action, no direct-to-video, none of that. And so I will give you the name of the villain, and you'll tell me what movie they came from. All right. Connie, you ready?
Go ahead.
Let's do it. Question 1. Stromboli.
Pinocchio.
Next one. Captain Gantu.
Treasure Planet. No, that one.
No, I'm sorry. It's not Treasure Planet. Kevin for the steal.
Is it Lilo and Stitch?
It is.
Yes, that's.
You said you're a big Stitch fan. And now
I do like Stitch. When you said it, I was like.
All right. Next one. Prince John.
That is Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. One of those most underrated, in my opinion, of the Disney movies. I love that movie growing up.
Yes, it's a good one.
All right, next one is Madame Medusa.
That is The Rescuers.
Got it. Oh, I thought that would trip somebody up. But you
would have tripped me up.
And the last one for this round, Connie, is Frollo.
I know that one. That's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Got it.
Good job.
Bells to bells.
All All right, so you got 4 or 5 up to 26, but Kevin, you stole one, so you're at 18. So you are still in striking distance here. In fact, if you get all yours right, you'll be in the lead. So here we go.
Oh gosh, no pressure.
No pressure at all.
Way to throw that in there subtly.
All right, Disney villains number 1 for you, Kevin, is Chernabog.
I'm gonna drop the first one. Is he Fantasia?
He is. You got it.
Yeah. Golly, that one was close.
All right, next one up. Robert Callahan.
Yeah, that's me too. Robert Callahan? I got nothing. I have no idea what movie he's in. I've never even heard that name before.
Connie?
Big Hero 6?
Big Hero 6 is correct.
Yeah, see, that's yeah. One of those movies that I don't like to watch because it makes you cry. So that's where it is.
It's also not revealed till the end that he is Kabuki Mask Man, so...
Yeah, if you would have said Kabuki Mask Man, we're like, oh yeah, Big Hero 6.
Well, that would have been too easy. All right, let's see if you get this one. Man. Think about it for a second, but man.
Yeah, man. It's down to like 2. Well, no, it's Wall-E.
So we're not doing Pixar, so I won't take that as a...
Oh, okay. It's just Disney animation. Man. It's not Tarzan. Tarzan is that guy in general. Man? Like, what?
So the concept of man, of humankind.
What?
Okay, you're gonna hate yourself and me when you hear the answer. But Connie, do you know what I'm getting at here?
I think I will.
Bambi.
Bambi.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Kevin, you're an idiot.
All right, my little story for this one is it became a code around the animation offices when Walt was around. The code word was "man is in the forest." That meant that Walt was stalking through and to be on high alert.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And he also had his famous my favorite little details in Saving Mr. Banks, which I love that movie. Is if he was coming around the corner, he would give you a little cough, and then you would know that he was to not be slacking off and lazy. He'd give you a second to not be totally caught off guard. But
yeah. Wish he was my boss.
Don't we all? All right, next one up for you, Kevin. Clayton.
Clayton?
Yep.
See, that was what I was torn between.
You were thinking about
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
I was like, oh man, yeah, Clayton's a man, so yeah, technically.
And the last one is Ratigan, Professor Ratigan.
Oh, that's with the Great Mouse Detective.
You got it.
Yeah, I knew it was the one with the rats. I just couldn't think of what the name was.
All right, so we're now at 24 to 30. Connie is up. She stole a couple from you, which gave her a little padding here, but we still got a chance as we head into our last round, which is Walt Disney World attraction quotes. So I will give you a quote. You have to tell me what attraction it is from.
This is fun.
So I try. This is my favorite one. I was saving this for the big finale because I mean, like, I love just quoting whatever obscure Disney ride that I can in my daily life. So I was trying to do, well-known attractions, but maybe some quotes that hearing them out of context might stump you. So let's see. Let's see what we got here with you, Connie. First one. Grab his tail.
Grab his tail. Okay, so I keep thinking Figure, but I know they don't say that in Figure. That he's winning the film. Grab his tail. I got nothing on that one. Wow.
Kevin?
Grab his tail.
Grab his tail.
Got a guess?
I'm going to say the Carousel of Progress.
Good guess, but not correct, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought I got it right, man.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I messed with you there on that one. I messed with your emotions like I'm a Pixar movie. But
I was like, what?
No, the correct answer is Pirates of the Caribbean, as they're the men in the jail trying to get the dog. One of them is saying, "Grab his tail."
That was my second guess. It was with Rover, so I was like, yeah, maybe it's up.
Similar looking dog, but different ride. All right, next one, Connie.
Quotes here. We gotta really.
This is tough. That's one of the harder ones, I think, though. So I think they're gonna get a little bit easier from there. Next one. That door is opening once again.
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. All right, next one up is How Come You Aren't Laughing?
That is Splash Mountain.
Got it. Next one. Books, it seems, were just the beginning.
I'm gonna go with maybe Spaceship Earth.
You got it.
Yeah, good guess. That was a good one.
Thank the Phoenicians.
Look out for my post later today. Well, this is giving away when I'm recording the show, but got a post coming up about the Phoenicians. So, and the last one for this for you, Connie, is yes, folks, we only have high class stuff on this show.
I'm gonna go with Monsters Inc. Last Wars.
That is incorrect. Kevin?
Well, yes, folks, we only have high class stuff.
Now I know it.
You got it?
Yeah. All you, Kevin. Come on, you got this.
Oh, yeah, do I? Carousel of Progress?
No. You're 0 for 2 on the Carousel of Progress.
Eventually, one of them's going to be a Carousel of Progress,
Right,
so I'm going to get that one.
If I say in the accent, well, you already got it, but I think if I say it in the accent, which is, yes, folks, we only got high-class stuff on this show, you might get it. Which is, Connie, you want to give the answer?
Is it from Muppet?
No, it's not Muppets, actually. Wow. I totally stumped you guys again. It is the Country Bear Jamboree.
Oh, yeah. Fun fact, I've never seen that show.
Well, there you go. You have to... It's a nice... it's one of the only things that doesn't have a line at all, so it's a good way to sit down for a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. It's got some fun humor to it, so check it out next time you're around.
Exactly. It's on my bucket list.
There you go. Well, that actually solidified Connie's win because she's up by 12 right now, but, I'd love to run through these because they are a lot of fun.
Yes, can we?
Yes.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, Kevin, here you go. First one for you. And what darling people I have sitting under me.
What darling people I have sitting under me. So obviously there's going to be somebody sitting under them, which lowers it down to like two attractions that I can think of.
Connie's giving you a hint.
And one, she's gone. I can't see her.
Oh, Connie, say something so you appear to Kevin.
Oh, hello.
Nope, still can't see you. I'm gonna.
Well, she's holding a bird.
See, that was one of my guesses. It was the tiki room or a stuff to be a bug. So I'm gonna go with the tiki room.
Tiki room is it. All right, next one. Locking autopilot on homing signal now.
Unfortunately, that's dinosaur.
Unfortunately. Now, while I have some issues with dinosaur, it's one of my favorite attractions to quote because there's just so many fun things in the pre-show and in the show.
Yes.
Definitely not our dino. All right, next question. Next quote, I should say. Too bad they're going to spoil it with a pig.
Too bad they're going to spoil it with a pig. What
attractions might have a pig?
I'm going to say this is completely out of left field. Muppet Vision. 3D.
You got it.
Yes, out of left field.
Statler or Waldorf. I forget which one says it, but The exchange
I was
is
like, I can't even.
beautiful, and then as Miss Piggy's coming in, I'm gonna spoil it with a pig.
Yeah, I didn't even think about Miss Piggy. I was just like, what would say something like that? It was either the Hall of Presidents or Muppet Vision.
Oh,
I don't think there's a pig in Hall of Presidents. That's not what I meant.
Let's not get political, but I think we can all draw where we were all thinking with that, and it's anyway. Next question. Next question.
Definitely meant not that. Oh gosh.
I believe you. So moving along before I make anybody angry. Aye, wrong duck.
The Three Caballeros Grand Fiesta Tour.
Got it.
Yes. That's my thing.
Is first the wind, now this. I'll do it in my impression voice. It'll help you, I think. First the wind, now this.
That was what I was thinking, but yeah, it's the Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Got it. Well, that does it. You only it was a close game, 36-34. Really well done, both of you guys.
Connie, good job.
So Connie, congratulations for taking the crown this week. Really, really great stuff.
Learned a lot. There's a lot of stuff that I did not know.
Yes.
Perfect. That's the point, is to challenge your knowledge and also put some new knowledge out there for you guys and for the viewers. So we did our job this week for sure.
Yes. Great job, Connie.
Thanks.
Yes. All right. Well, Connie, why don't you tell people where they can find and follow you if they want to, follow you a little closer.
Facebook. You'll Space is Connie Hale, and follow me on Instagram at Connie Hale. Hale. Pretty simple. But that's the only social media things that I use. But definitely find me on Facebook because I like to surround myself with like-minded people, and people are Disney people. So
Yeah.
it just keeps the world happier. But thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Great. Definitely check Connie out. And Kevin, you got the podcast. You got any social feeds you wanna promote?
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram. It's actually Walt Disney Duo is where I'm at on Instagram. And then on Twitter, it's at @00, like O, and then _ Kevin, like James Bond, but cooler.
I like it.
And then, like I said earlier, the Mouse Knows Best podcast. That's where I'm at on there as well. So you guys can find me we are on iTunes, and where you can get a podcast. You're going to see us on there. So,
awesome.
Yeah, see ya. Thanks.
A new follow right there. All right, definitely follow both Connie and Kevin. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It was a good time. Good time.
So that does it for this episode of the Diz Quiz. Thanks to Connie and Kevin for joining me. Check them out on their podcasts and websites and social feeds and whatever else. And check us out as well. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I post a new video every day with a Disney trivia question or fun fact, so follow us along on there for your daily dose of Diz Quiz. And once again, subscribing does mean a lot. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, we're available on both, whichever you'd prefer. Until next time, I've been Tommy T. This has been the Diz Quiz, and we will see you real soon. Bye-bye.